Hi, I'm Chelsey, and this video is for the Bridging the Gap yoga series that has been developed for at-home practice. A big part of healing is accepting that you were never broken in the first place, and no matter how hard you try to believe that you're fundamentally somehow at fault, it just isn't true. You were never really broken in the first place, so yes, that means all the chances you did or did not take, all the judgment you did or did not make about or for yourself or someone else were just ways of proving to yourself that yes, you are or are not at fault. A big part of maturity is realizing when you are and are not at fault. A big part of personal accountability is knowing when you are and are not at fault. A big part of taking responsibility for your life is knowing when you are and are not at fault. You had to check to make sure, to be safe, that you are in fact and always have been yourself, and you can keep trying to change or accept judgment about what that is, but excuse me, I'm going to restate that. And you can keep trying to change or accept or judge what that is, but I'll tell you, taking the time to understand who that person is, who you are, is what will ultimately be of use to yourself and anybody else when it comes to truly caring about ourselves and others. Through understanding why or why not you've done what you've done, you are free from judgment and fear, and knowing that 95% of all this, is speculation, and that you don't really know, because if you did really know, you'd have plenty of reason to feel pretty darn good about yourself. And you hear me, you were never broken. Okay, coming to terms with that is a lot to deal with, and confidence is time slowed down. So slowly take the time to find your confidence, okay? Because this is all you. You just may not be ready to confront and take hold of your powers. My intention for you is for you to be able to safely practice this yoga series confidently at home on your own. This is a beginner's practice, and if you just don't have time to get to a studio, you don't have money to pay for classes, you can watch these videos and learn a few postures to, well, there's a lot of postures, but learn some postures and be able to practice this at home on your own. And it's a beginner's practice. I'm a beginner. I've been trained in hot yoga. Here's my certificate. Well, and this is the signature right here for my 324.55 hours hot yoga teacher training. I actually lost the nice certificate, but that's okay. I've taken other trainings and I've done other kinds of yoga, so this series is something I've just developed to do on my own at home. It takes, about 45 to an hour, and I recommend giving yourself an hour and a half to do it, but you'll listen and you'll find that my cues are simple and basic, and if you don't have an hour and a half a day to do yoga, then you can practice just set one of this Bridging the Gap series. Do 3 repetitions of set 1 once a day, 5 days a week, and you're gonna feel the benefits from it. And please tell me what you begin to feel after this. If you practice yoga 7 days a week, 1 hour a day, make sure that you're also pairing it with something like running or hiking or swimming, some kind of strengthening activity that balances it out, because you can overstretch yourself. I have done that. So all I'm saying is it doesn't take much. A little bit goes a long way, and this is a challenging series, but it's not like highly intensive and physically it's not as physically challenging as some yoga can be. So I'm gonna just make sure, because I really try to integrate using your mind into this practice. So that's what I mean when it comes to challenge. Like in one part of it, you say mantras while pulsing at the same time. So you kind of have to think and vocalize and move at the same time. And so that's it's challenging. It's kind of multi-purpose practice. And so So now I'm going to share this visual concept with you, this visual idea. Okay, so okay, this is the future. Okay. And this is the past. Okay. There's a name for that, and I don't know. It's like a diametricon or something. I don't know the name of it. Okay. And this is you. Okay. This is the future. Okay, got that? Good. So this is the present moment right here, right now. You are this present moment. We are sharing this present moment together, and everything that happens from this moment forward is a result of something coming from inside of you. You decide what is going to happen in the future. The past is just a result of decisions that you've made in moments over time. Okay? So what happens is when we start getting in ruts and we just like get stuck or feel like we just can't, we're not getting it, or we just can't seem to stop messing up or self-destructing, or there's all this stuff that's in the way, and this is why I can't do it. I can't do it because I don't have the money. I can't do it because I'm not enough. There's this whole like scarcity, I'm not enough, I don't have enough mentality that starts to take over us, and it keeps us just paralyzed from really doing anything. It's not even that we start to self-destruct. That's a whole different level of like still feeling passion and wanting to feel alive and like still doing something to connect. Like you get to a point though where you're so paralyzed by the fear that you just like follow the rules and abide and you don't trust your instincts, and you're completely disconnected from your instincts. So what happens? I'm going to visually show you what happens. So imagine that this is a thought about scarcity or about feeling like not enough or that you don't have enough, and it's just out here, and then boom, goes right there. It goes into your brain. And then what happens is that manifests, and all you can see in your life is this big problem. Okay? And it just manifests. And it will continue to do that because all you'll be able to focus on is this thought. And that's all you're going to be able to see is the result of the fear, or is the result of this thought. And it's going to keep you from having the future that you want and the life that you want if you keep allowing these thoughts to enter. Okay? So the goal with yoga is to bring your awareness to yourself, and as you start to become aware of yourself, you learn how to shield these thoughts. And not only do you learn how to shield these thoughts, but then you also learn how to focus on what you love and have passion about and what you care about. And those are the thoughts that you actually choose to manifest into your life. Okay? So with practice, you eventually shield, and it doesn't take a lot of practice to really become aware of yourself and your surroundings and figuring out what you want and don't want and what kind of thoughts you do and do not want. I mean, if it feels good and it feels right and you have no hesitation about it, then, chances are it's probably something that you care about and that you love and you're passionate about. If it's something that makes you cringe or feel hesitant or like bad about yourself or other people, or just your life in general, you don't want those kinds of thoughts, and you have the power within you to choose to say no, this isn't, I mean, you don't even, eventually you don't even have to choose, because you've practiced so much keeping that out of your bubble and your vicinity that it can't even penetrate into nothing. Like, there's no penetration of any self-doubt or any questions of your worth or how important or wonderful or beautiful you are. Okay, so then we'll build up, you build up this shield, and these thoughts will come in, and they'll just fucking, excuse my language, they're just going to bounce right off of that shield and go back to where they came from, somewhere else, wherever they came from. And because we are not our thoughts, these thoughts are just traveling, and we just can be vulnerable to them if we're open, and we don't know it. And like, a lot of things make our defenses go down, experiences in life, and also make us build up defenses, and to things that we don't need to be defensive to at all. And so just because you, and the amount that you believe in a thought is powerful, and if you really believe in a thought, you know, you're going to start to see things, and so you can choose what kinds of things you want to see, you know. And it doesn't mean that those other thoughts aren't happening or that they aren't there, but it does mean that you choose to focus on what makes you happy and fulfilled, and what you love, and what you're passionate about, and there can be no wrong in that. It doesn't mean that you are oblivious or ignorant or choosing to be stupid, even, like, just because you're choosing to be happy. Like, you can be passionate and fulfilled, and not have to dwell on things that make you feel bad about yourself. Okay? You are not defined by your mistakes or successes. It's what you do with them. Don't let a failure or making it to your goal stop you from going on. You have to do the yoga for this to work. The yoga is what trains us to be quicker, agile, wittier, all around more aware of ourselves and each other and our surroundings. My personal intention, I will share with you, is to be able to be my most genuine and sincere self, whatever that is. And if making this video is a part of that, so be it. Actually, I'm making this for a few friends of mine, and I haven't practiced in months. So thank you, guys, ladies, for making this video series. Is seriously motivating me. I hope you like it. Show your support and appreciation by liking my videos, sharing them with people who you think will benefit from them, subscribing to my page, and also, most importantly, leaving comments. Give me feedback, ask me questions, get interactive. I have a lot to say about yoga and philosophy, spirituality, religion, human psychology, animals, nature. So try me. I may even do special topic videos, and that depends on you. I enjoy doing this, and I will respond and try to help you in whatever way I can. Before you jump into doing the yoga, though, watch these videos thoroughly. Take notes, do your research, get a mental idea of this practice first, and then use the videos to help you guide you in your at-home practice. Thank you for sharing this experience with me. The word yoga literally means union. I have 2 minutes left. The study of yoga is the study of science, of living, of life. It helps us live life in an artful and compassionate manner that is unique to us, and also in a way that ties us all together. Be in union with you first, so that you can be in love and in union with everything and everyone else. A lot of the time you'll hear a yoga class conclusion say namaste, and that means the teacher in me respects and appreciates the teacher in you. Namaste. I have about 15 to 20 minutes in each of these videos, so I'll do my best to stick to the main basic points in each video I make, and I'll try not to rush. I shouldn't rush. There shouldn't be a rush. There will be several videos The first set of videos are the names of each set and the postures and benefits of those postures. By the time you're watching video 5, I will assume you've already watched the prior 4 videos when it comes to certain information and terms. So please watch them. The second set of videos, I will visually show you what each posture looks like, and give you basic tips to help you be balanced and aligned throughout the series. Watch these. They will help you mentally prepare for your practice. Again, by the time we get to the third set of these videos, I will assume that you have an understanding of what certain postures look like and what certain cues and words mean. I am not a doctor. If you have an injury or any hesitation, consult a certified physician, physical therapist, yoga instructor first. Follow your instincts and intuition, and don't hurt yourself more. This is already over 15 minutes, so we'll see if this works out. Take your time, trust your instincts and intuition. You are your best compass. Get to know you. All good things take time, and also there are variations of postures for problem areas or injured body parts, and please feel free to ask me about a specific posture and a variation if you would like to. And a yoga posture is a lot like a chord on a guitar, okay? In that there are different ways you can play the same chord. Some are more complex or advanced than others. A G chord is a G chord, whether you have 3 or 4 fingers on the fretboard, even down to the sound of the G string, still is the same vibration, still is making the same point, still has the same effect. As in yoga, if a posture asks you to touch your toes, what it's really asking you to do is to stretch your hamstrings and to open your back side body up and to stretch your calves. You don't have to touch your toes to receive the benefits of attempting to carefully reach for them. Okay, so for some, touching their toes isn't a challenge at all, but they are working on strengthening the area that allows them to be flexible. I recently heard a great quote from someone named Tanya TKO. That's Tanya with an O. That goes, when it comes to you, there is no competition because there is only one you. And that's so true because you are already whole. And so thank you for being you and for letting me be your guide along this yogic journey. Namaste, and I will see you in the next videos.